the world are exhibited and national representatives compete, will open next month in Busan. Busan City, in collaboration with a specialty coffee association, will co-host the World of Coffee and World Barista Championship Busan at Expo from May 1st to 4th. This event aims to promote Busan as a coffee city, develop local talent, and support emerging coffee industry companies. Time for international news. An earthquake measuring 7.2 on the Richter scale, reported as 7.4 by United States and European earthquake agencies, occurred in the eastern waters of Taiwan on the morning of the 3rd local time. According to Taiwan's Central News Agency on the 4th, 9 deaths and over 1,100 injuries have been reported in Taiwan following the recent earthquake. Search and rescue efforts are ongoing, with authorities noting over 200 aftershocks and the potential for more in the next 2 to 3 days. Time now for the weather. It is currently 14 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy. It will average around 12 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4,
At this place, folks measure with kindness, not numbers. Here, you'll lack nothing. Explore the essence of the country. Traditional markets buzz with life, nostalgia, and draw tourists. And you can soak up the vibe, even if you come empty-handed. In Busan, many traditional markets await. So why not check out one nearby tonight for dinner inspiration? Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan.
I've been up all week, not getting any sleep.
Let's kick off the show with this song, Tell Me You Love Me by Galantis and Throttle.
How much longer I can wait before I lose my mind? You, for heaven's sake, you take my breath away when you're not even trying. You got me wondering why. Oh, what if you were mine? Oh, baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Come on, I know it's way too soon, but I waited for you. I think that's long enough, so long. To all those lonely nights, battles and picking fights, it's already been done. I can't believe my eyes. I wonder did I find myself so far in love? We could be the perfect match, and what's so wrong with it? tell me you love me.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to For Your Busan. That song was Tell Me You Love Me by Galantis and Throttle. I am your host, David Kim. How are you all doing? Now, have you guys ever checked out a traditional street market or traditional market in Busan? Wondering how it compares to the ones back in other places around the world. You know, in Busan, there are quite a few famous ones, like the Jagalchi Market or the Busanjen Market and others as well. Do you guys had any interesting stories from visiting these markets? I know a lot of my friends who go to these markets, they go there for not just the food, not just to shop around, but just to get a good experience walking around, maybe even meeting new friends, making new connections as well. It's such a great place to visit once in a while. And people, yeah, you know, it's wonderful. It's got the culture in it as well. You'll find local produce, traditional goodies, handmade stuff that you don't particularly and normally see at big supermarkets. And of course, a lot of people there, they swear by the freshness and quality of the goods there. So because there are straight from the farmers and also the people who sell them through auctions as well. Real, I guess, like fishermen and stuff. But it's not just about the shopping. Of course, traditional markets are buzzing with the community spirit. And you can chat with the vendors, bump into neighbors as well, and kind of, you know, get into that friendly atmosphere where big supermarkets often lack. And so it's like a little slice of local life in one bustling spot. Definitely worth checking out. And while supermarket prices are usually fixed, I guess you could also try haggling at traditional markets. That can be quite thrilling, also nerve-wracking if it's the first time you're doing it as well. And you could even score some good deals. There's also the extra incentive to check out Busan's traditional markets this April, this month, because they're hosting the onnuri gift certificate cashback refund or reimbursement events, including spots like Jagalchi Market and others. So from April the 6th to the 19th, if you buy Korean seafood at these traditional markets, or the participating ones at least, you can get back up to 20,000 won in onnuri gift certificates, depending on how much you spend, of course. So check these out. Get to know how you can maybe get one of these onnuri gift certificates as well. Grab some fresh seafood in April, go for some shopping, and maybe lighten your shopping load with these great certificates. And so today's text topic is related to traditional markets. 네, 오늘의 문자 주제는요, 이 전통시장과 관련이 있습니다. 여러분은 어떤 전통시장에 자주 가시나요? 그리고 전통시장을 가는 이유 무엇인지도 궁금합니다. Which traditional markets do you like to go to and why? Tell us why you like to go to which traditional markets in Busan City. Text us to pound 9050, shop 9050. It'll cost you 101, a Kakao Talk message, or join us live on YouTube. We are streaming live right now. We got some good afternoon messages from Jenny Nim as well as Gosu Nim joining in on the show. Welcome to the show, guys, and thank you for the good afternoon messages as well. So yeah, let us know, get involved, and why you like to go to these traditional markets and which one you like to go visit in Busan City. In the first half of the show, we have Busan Is, our very first segment. It's short for Busan Is Amazing. This segment will be led by our news anchor, Hong Jung-hwa announcer, and she'll tell us all the news updates, the local news updates that's happening in and around Busan City. We also have DJ, which is short for David's Journal. my journal. You get to discover what caught my eye today, and it's our chance to share innovative and creative sparks with you. And Buglisi Challenge is coming up after that. We get to listen to hints that are given to us by beautiful little children, and they'll be speaking in English, and we have to guess what they're trying to say. And our guest Effie will also come in and give us a topic that these kids will be giving the hints to. So it could be about occupation, it could be about plants, whatever it is, we have to guess the exact thing the kids are trying to describe. In the second half, we have On the Mic, stories of Busan locals encountered on the streets of Busan. We also have, of course, our daily quiz segment. And Thursday Together, embracing cultural diversity, meeting some cool residents of multicultural or multinational backgrounds as well, get to know them and get to know and learn about the communities that they're involved in as well. Send in any messages that you might have, any opinions as well, any comments. If you have song requests too, send them to us and we might play that for you. We'll take a quick break and go right into our first segment, Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back and welcome to Busan Is, our very first segment, our daily segment with none other than Hong Dang in the studio.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
How are ya?
네, 잘 지냈습니다.
Good.
그런데 영화나 소설 보면 왜 눈을 탁 뜨면 4시 15분 뭐 이런 거 있잖아요.
야, 지금 딱 15분인데.
네.
딱은 아니지만.
딱은 아니지만
Yeah.
지금 또 16분 되는데
네.
눈을 딱 뜨고 안녕하세요 하면 4시 16분.
16분.
뭐 그런
이제.
느낌이에요. 반갑습니다.
So
네.
whenever you come, it's usually 4:16?
네, 네.
그래요?
네.
그런데 오늘은 15분에 들어왔네요.
그죠? 매일 다르지만 그래도 뭔가 눈 뜨면 이렇게 데이빗이고 눈 뜨면 이 시간이고. 네.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the segment.
네, 반갑습니다.
Yeah, so tell us, what news have we missed or what news should we keep in mind today?
네, 곳곳에서 선거 운동 모습 많이 보이시죠?
Oh, yes, I hear it all the time in front of my house.
그렇습니다. 네, 부산시 선거관리위원회는 내일과 모레 205개 부산 지역 투표소에서 제22대 국회의원 선거 사전 투표를 진행한다고 밝혔습니다. 유권자는 따로 신고하지 않아도 전국 사전 투표소 어디서나 투표할 수 있습니다. 10일에 투표가 어려운 분들은 반드시 사전 투표소를 찾아주시기 바랍니다. 사전 투표소 위치는 중앙선관위 홈페이지나 포털 사이트에서 확인할 수 있고요. 투표 시간은 오전 6시부터 오후 6시까지입니다. 주민등록증이나 여권, 운전면허증 등 이 관공서나 공공기관이 발행하고 생년월일과 사진이 첨부돼서 본인임을 확인할 수 있는 신분증을 가지고 가시면 됩니다.
Right, so the Busan Election Commission said today that early voting for the 22nd National Assembly election will be conducted at 205 polling stations from tomorrow until the 6th, and voting can be done at any early voting stations nationwide without separate registration. The locations of early voting stations can be checked on the National Election Commission's website, nec.go.kr or portal sites. And voting hours are from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And voters must bring identification issued by government agencies or public institutions such as resident registration cards, passports, or driver's licenses.
네, 전국 시도지사들이 집단 사직서를 내고 파업 중인 전공의에게 대통령과의 대화를 촉구했습니다. 시도지사들은 오늘 공동 성명서를 내고 2달째 계속되고 있는 전공의 파업 사태로 국민의 소중한 생명과 건강이 위협받고 있으며 전국의 의료 현장은 이미 한계 상황에 이르렀다며 전공의 여러분의 현명을 판단은 기대한다고 말했습니다. 오늘 성명에는 대한민국 시도지사 협의 회장인 박형준 부산시장을 비롯해 16개 시도지사가 참여했고 김동연 경기지사는 참여하지 않았습니다.
Right, so governors nationwide have resigned collectively and called for a dialogue with striking medical specialists. They emphasized President Yoon Suk-yeol's willingness to engage in direct talks and urged medical specialists to respond without constraints. The governors highlighted the urgency of resolving the 2-month strike, which has endangered lives and strained medical facilities. They urged for a candid dialogue with the government to address medical reforms and policy directions. And the government, joined by 16 governors, emphasized the need for communication, understanding, and cooperation to prevent a crisis.
네, 부산 오륜학교 부산소년원 원생 45명과 학교 밖 청소년 지원센터 소속 청소년 26명 등 71명이 오는 6일 치러지는 2024년 제1회 초중고졸 검정고시를 치릅니다. 시교육청은 지난해 부산 오륜학교 원생들의 검정고시 준비를 지원했는데요. 올해 부산 지역 학교 밖 청소년 지원센터 소속 청소년들로 지원 대상을 확대했습니다. 기장군과 부산 진구, 사상구, 동구, 남구, 동래구 등 6개 센터에 국어, 영어, 수학, 사회, 한국사, 과학 등 6개 과목에 퇴직 교원으로 선발되는 강사가 지원했는데요. 기초반, 심화반 등이 개별 맞춤형 수업으로 수업을 진행해 왔고 이번 검정고시 잘 치르길 바라겠습니다.
Right, so the Busan Metropolitan City Office of Education announced that 71 people, comprising of 45 students from Busan Orin School and 26 youths that are out of school, supported by youth support centers, will be taking the 2024 First High School Equivalency Examination on the 6th. Last year, the office supported Busan Orin School students for the GED, and this year they extended assistance to out-of-school youths in Busan.
네, 부산경찰청은 지난달 13일부터 3주 동안 범죄에 활용될 수 있는 빈집 1,446곳을 지자체와 함께 특별 점검했습니다. 부산 지역은 고령화와 인구 유출로 8대 특별광역시 가운데 빈집이 가장 많은 것으로 나타났습니다. 경찰은 동래구의 한 빈집을 순찰하며 노숙인을 발견해 건조물 침입 혐의로 입건한 뒤 출입문을 폐쇄했고요. 부산 진구에서는 구청과 디자인 업체와 협업해서 빈집 3곳에 가림막을 설치하거나 주민 쉼터로 만들기로 했습니다. 또 강서구에서는 집 소유주를 설득해 외벽을 녹색으로 칠해 주변 분위기를 밝게 만들었습니다. 부산경찰청은 앞으로도 주민이 불편하지 않도록 빈집을 잘 관리하겠다고 밝혔습니다.
The Busan Police Agency conducted 3-week inspections on 1,446 vacant homes starting from the 13th last month to prevent potential criminal activities. With an aging population and outflow, Busan has the highest number of vacant homes among major cities. And during patrols, a homeless person was found in Dongnaegu and booked for trespassing, leading to the closure of the entryway. And collaborating with the design company, screens were installed or shelters created at vacant homes in Busan Jingu, and homeowners in Gangseogu were encouraged to paint their exterior walls green for a better atmosphere.
네, 부산 청년센터가 국무조정실에서 추진 중인 지역 거점 청년지원센터로 지정됐습니다. 부산시는 지난 1월 지역 거점 청년지원센터 지정을 위해 신청했고 서류와 현장 점검 등을 거쳐 최종 선정됐습니다. 지정 기간은 3년 동안입니다. 자갈치 시장에 있는 부산 청년센터는 지난 2021년 개관했는데요. 이후에 청년들의 목소리를 정책에 반영하는 체계를 만들어 청년이 하고 싶은 다양한 경험을 축적할 수 있도록 지원하고 있습니다.
Busan City announced on the 4th today that the Busan Youth Center has been designated as a regional hub youth support center by the Office of Government Policy Coordination. The designation, pursued since January, is for 3 years, recognizing the center's operational capability and adherence to standards.
네, 2024 부산 오픈 국제 남자 챌린저 테니스 대회가 오는 7일부터 14일까지 금정체육공원 테니스 경기장에서 열립니다. 1999년 국내 대회 개최 이후에 올해로 24주년을 맞는 세계 남자 챌린저 대회 최상위급에 속하는 대회인데요. 이번 대회는 총 상금 16만 4천 달러, 국내 9명, 해외 95명 등 총 30개국 104명의 프로 선수가 참가해 모두 64개 경기를 치르게 됩니다. 대회 하이라이트인 단복식 결승전은 마지막 날인 14일 오전 11시부터 진행됩니다.
Right, the 2024 Busan Open International Men's Challenger Tennis Tournament will be held from the 7th to the 14th at Kumjong Tennis Stadium. And celebrating its 24th year, it's one of the top-tier men's challenger tournaments. It's co-hosted by ATP, the Korea Tennis Association, and Busan Open Organizing Committee with sponsorship from Busan City, and it boasts a $164,000 prize pool.
네, 부산시는 올해로 8회째를 맞는 2024 부산 원아시아 페스티벌의 빅 콘서트 전체 출연진을 오늘 공개했습니다. 부산시가 주최하고 부산관광공사가 주관하는 이 행사는 매년 10월 열렸는데 올해부터 6월로 개최 시기를 앞당겨서 6월 8일과 9일 이틀 동안 개최됩니다. 부산 아시아드 주경기장과 화명 생태공원 축구장 등지에서 열리는데요. 출연진은 G.O.D, 슈퍼주니어, D&E, 제로베이스 원, 보이 넥스트 도어, 엔사인, 루네이트, 하이키, 빌리 등입니다.
Right, so Busan Metropolitan City has unveiled a lineup for the big concert of the 2024 Busan One Asia Festival today. It's hosted by Busan City and organized by the Busan Tourism Organization. And this event, which has been held annually in October, will be brought forward to June starting this year.
네, 오늘은 4월 4일이죠.
April 4th.
네, 오늘 24절기의 다섯 번째 절기인 청명입니다. 하늘이 차츰 맑아진다는 뜻이래요. 한식 하루 전날이거나 같은 날일 수 있는데 올해 한식은 내일이라서 한식에 대한 얘기는 내일 또 드릴게요.
한식 Korean food?
네, 차가운 음식을 먹는다는 뜻이에요.
한식?
내일 또 얘기 드릴게요.
아,
네.
차가운, 오케이.
네, 불을 떼지 않는다 이런 느낌입니다. 네, 춘분과 고구 사이에 있어요. 청명에도 날씨와 관련된 이야기가 많잖아요. 오늘 부산은 구름이 많고 비는 이제 그쳤는데 청명이나 한식의 날씨가 좋으면 그해 농사가 잘 되고 또 좋지 않으면 농사가 잘 되지 않는다 이렇게 얘기를 하고요. 또 바닷가에서는 청명과 한식의 날씨가 좋으면 이 어종이 많아져서 어획량도 증가한다라고 해서 날씨가 참 좋아지기를 기다리는 그런 때인 것 같아요. 그에 비해서는 경남 사천 쪽에서는 청명날의 날씨가 조금은 어두워야 그의 농작물에 풍년이 된다 이런 얘기가 있어서 오늘 그것에 따르면 구름도 조금 끼고 날씨도 좋으니까 둘 다 만족하는 날이 아닌가 싶습니다. 네, 속담에는 또 청명에는 부직갱이를 꽂아도 싹이 난다 이런 표현이 있어요. 부직갱이가 뭐냐면 아시나요?
Is it a staff?
부직갱이.
Like a 막대기?
맞아요. 네, 그 모닥불이나 아궁이에 이렇게 불 쏘지 이렇게.
Oh, okay, like a cast
불을
iron.
헤치거나 이렇게 모으거나 하는 가느다란
Okay.
막대기인데 부직갱이. 근데 부직갱이도 곤두선다 이런 또 속담이 있거든요. 너무 바쁜 때에 부직갱이가 보통 누워 있잖아요. 근데 부직갱이도 누워 있을 새가 없이 바쁘게 움직이는데.
Oh, okay. Just like in the Beauty and the Beast.
네.
뒷땡 만화에 이제 다 살아나잖아요.
살아나잖아요. 오, 마술처럼. 네. 그리고 부직갱이도 바쁘면 이렇게
Right. When they're busy, just can't stay still, right?
누워 있을 틈이 없습니다.
네.
네, 청명에는 논밭에 흙을 고르고 또 가래질과 봄밭갈이 하면서 본격적인 농사가 시작되는데요. 겨울 동안 미뤄두었던 일을 우리도 본격적으로 시작하기에 좋은 날이 아닐까 싶습니다. 그렇게 하늘이 점점 맑아질 것입니다.
Yeah, it's really
네.
interesting how these words reflect a certain date. And today, when you look up in the sky,
네.
you can kind of see the clouds moving. And the weather forecast says that tomorrow will be clear.
네, 맞아요.
It's so cool.
네, 좋아요.
Yeah, it's so cool.
네. 그리고 4월 4일이 오늘이 무슨 요일이죠?
오늘은 목요일입니다.
목요일이죠. 자,
네.
퀴즈 드립니다. 그러면 오늘 4월 4일 목요일인데 6월 6일은 무슨 요일일까요?
6월
달력 찾지 마시고.
목요일일 것 같아요.
딩동댕 8월 8일은요?
이것도 목요일일 것 같아요.
오.
뭔가 그런 센스.
10월 10일은요?
목요일인가요?
오. 12월 12일은요?
목요일인가요?
오, 딩동댕.
와우.
신기하죠?
That's really cool.
네,
찾아보셨어요?
아, 정말 찾아봤어요. 전 달력을 다 찾아봤는데
That's so cool.
우리 달력을 보면 정말
Yeah.
수학적이고 과학적이고 오늘 감탄하면서 왔습니다. 왜냐하면
Yeah,
또
it's
과학적인
interesting,
게 네, 청명하니까 뭐 태양의 환경이 15도에 있을 때이다 이렇게 돼 있어서
네.
그건 제가 잘 몰라서 방송도 못 하겠더라고요. 과학적인 이야기라서.
Yeah, sometimes
아,
these
너무나 신비로운 세상에 살고 있습니다.
숫자들을 보면 너무 신기하긴 해요.
네, 진짜 신기해요.
We've had 고수님 tuning in, texting in, saying 홍당랑님 오늘도 부산 소식 잘 부탁드려요.
감사합니다.
네, I hope you stayed tuned and found out what sort of things were happening in Busan. Thank you so much for coming in
네.
today. Before you go, today's text topic, we were asking our listeners, if you go to traditional markets in Busan, which one do you like to go to and why?
조금 더 싸고 아주 싱싱한 것을 구할 수 있어요.
Oh, where? Which one? Which traditional market?
농수산물 시장이 부산에 두 곳이 있는데
오케이.
반여 농산물 시장, 엄국 농산물 시장이 있고요. 또 기장 시장에 가면 수산물 어패류 굉장히 많거든요. 거기에 가면 그냥 일반 마트도 물론 싱싱하고 좋지만 조금 더 생동감 있는 곳에서 더 싸고 가끔은 이게 또 이렇게 아유 이거 더 많이 주세요 뭐 이런 거 있잖아요.
You can haggle a little bit.
네네네네.
So you go to these traditional markets often?
네,
Oh,
그저께도 다녀왔어요.
you're a true Busan citizen.
네, 네.
All right, thank you for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
네, 내일 식목일에 뵙겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
Oh, she said 신목일에 뵙겠습니다. And yeah, Jenny님 also vibing with that, saying it is indeed 신목일 tomorrow. And just like that, we are asking you guys, which traditional markets do you guys like to frequent to, or like you guys like to go to, and why? Jenny님 also giving us a message saying, 저는 남포동 좋아해서 부평시장, 국제시장 좋아합니다. 조만간 또 한번 가고 싶네요. I'm curious. Nampodong is really far from where you live, I think, Jenny-nim, because I remember you said you live up in the northeastern area of Busan. And so, is it a hassle? How often do you go to these faraway markets? Just anybody can answer this question, really. I usually go to the ones that are near my house, near where I live. And like I would go to the one maybe in Haeundae or the one in Suyong, the very local traditional markets. I wouldn't really go out of my way to go to like the faraway places. I'm just really curious about that. How often do you go to these marketplaces or traditional markets? And also maybe how do you get there? Do you take the bus? Do you take the car? Do you walk? Let us know. Give me as much information as you can. That way it's more fun, right? 7018번님 also saying, good afternoon, David. 저는 구포시장 자주 가요. 맛있는 거 너무 많아요. 저 콩국 진짜 좋아하는데요. 여름에만 파니까 여름 기다리고 있어요. Ooh, I love 콩국. 저는 when I tried 콩국 for the first time, 아무 맛도 안 나가지고 이거를 왜 먹지? 이랬는데요. As you get older and older, you started to taste that 구수한 맛, you know? You feel me, guys? 그 구수한 맛 나중에 이제 느끼잖아요. 나이가 점점 들면서. And I'm like, 이제 내가 그 나이가 됐나 보다. I start to think like that. And I'm like, maybe my senses are getting more mature. And my knees are starting to hurt. And maybe that's why I'm starting to taste better now. So yeah, 콩국, nowadays, I love it as well. All right, keep those messages coming in. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Yet to Come by BTS.
Was it honestly the best? Cause I just wanna see the next 부지런히 지나온 어제들 속에 참 아름답게 Yeah, the past was honestly the best But my best is what comes next I'm not playing that for sure 그날을 향해 숨이 벅차게 You and the best moment is yet to come Moment is yet to come Yeah. 다들 언제부턴가 말 안해 우리 최고라고 온통할 수 다를 뿐이라고 Promise that we'll keep on coming back for more 너의 마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어 My moment is yet to come Yet to come
당신은 꿈꾸는가 그 길의 끝이 무엇일까
Moment is yet to come
모두가 숨죽인 밤 우린 발을 멈추지 않나
Yet to come
We're gonna touch the sky For the day we die
Moment is yet to come
자 이제 시작이야 The best yet to come
언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직까지 난 간지러워 난 말야간 음악의 좋은 걸 예전에 그때와 다르게 별로
아마 다른 게 별로 없다면 you say it's all a lie 난 변화는 많았지만 변함은 없었다 해 어느 샷도 매 순간이 새로운 트레서 지금 난 마치 13살 그때 나처럼
아직도 배울 게 많고 나 인생 채울 게 많아 그 이유를 물어본다면 내 심장이 말하잖아 We ain't about it 이 세상의 기대 We ain't about it 최고란 기준의 stat We ain't about it
원각각 수많은 trophy We ain't about it Dream and hope and going forward We so about it
긴긴 원을 돌아 결국 또 제자리
Back to
너의
one
마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어 Moment is yet to come Yet to come
당신은 꿈꾸는가 그 길의 끝이 무엇일까
Moment is yet to come
모두가 숨죽인 밤 우린 발을 멈추지 않나
Yet to come
We're gonna touch the sky For the day we die
Moment is yet to come
자 이제 시작이야 The best yet to come
The best Cause I just wanna see the next 눈부시게 지나온 기억들 속에 참 아름답게 Yeah the past was honestly the best But my best is what comes next Never seeing it different more 그날을 향해 또 아름답게 You and the best moment is yet to come
It is time for DJ David's Journal. You know, today has been a real test of my memory. First, I couldn't find my phone before work, which threw off my whole morning. Then, during a crucial meeting, my mind went blank, leading to embarrassing mistakes. Later, I forgot plans with a friend, upsetting them. And just lately, I've been forgetting things more often, and it's starting to worry me. Maybe it's because I have so much work, or maybe age is catching up with me. I'm constantly forgetting usernames and passwords, wondering if I rely too much on technology, aka my smartphone. I read about a study that linked less TV time and healthier habits to better memory, suggesting excessive screen time could be detrimental. My phone's become a constant distraction, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. And I've been searching for ways to improve my memory online, like exercising regularly and this, writing in a diary. And perhaps sharing my thoughts here is a step towards regaining some memory mastery. Well, that was DJ David's Journal.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
All right, welcome back to For Your Busan. We now have our next segment with none other than Effie in the studio for 도전 부글리시. Hi. Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing good. The weather is pretty good.
Yes.
I guess the pollen and the air condition is not that good, but I guess it's good.
Do you have seasonal allergies?
Oh, yes, I do. I'm allergic to, I do have a little bit of rhinitis, so I'm allergic to pollen and fungus and so on. So spring is not my favorite season, but it's a perfect season to take a walk with a dog.
Yeah, it is. It's a great season to stroll around the park, around your neighborhood as well. And I'm just like you. My body really hates the nature. My body's like, oh, trees, achoo. Oh, flowers, achoo. That's my body. Like,
Even to trees?
yeah, it doesn't like trees. It doesn't like flowers. But my eyes are like, wow, those are beautiful trees.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful nature. Oh, look at those squirrels running around. But my nose and my mouth or my throat, they just don't like that.
Definitely, same here.
So I feel you on that for sure. But today, for our 도전 부글리시, can you give us an update or reminder what this segment is all about?
So, as you guys probably know, we're taking a delightful journey into our enchanting world of our children. So, join us, we explore the captivating perspective of our little ones, the future of Busan. This is 도전 부글리시, where we uncover the magic in their eyes. So, stay tuned as three kids join us to share some exciting quizzes. If you know the answer, as always, please text us, send a Kakao message, or leave a comment on our YouTube channel. We're also live streaming.
That is right. So send us a message to pound 9050 샵 9050. Will cost you 101 a Kakao Talk message or YouTube live. And just like what Effie said, there's going to be three kids. Three girls today? All different girls.
All different, of course.
Okay, all different, wonderful, cute little girls. And they'll be speaking in English and giving us hints. And we have to guess what they're trying to say.
Yeah, of course.
But you'll be giving us a topic.
Today, I've noticed that our audience, including you two guys, David and PD님, I thought that it's pretty easy for you guys to guess the answer, so I thought I'm gonna give you just a theme, very ambiguous. I would say it's the three things or something that you can see.
Something that I can see? What? So it's
But this is a very important clue.
Okay.
Something that you can see. I didn't give you any other clues. That's the important thing. Something that you can see. This is the thing.
네, 이게 첫 번째 힌트입니다, 여러분.
Yes, it's gonna be.
저희가 볼 수 있는 것이 힌트입니다. Can you guys believe that, Effie?
It is.
Effie is holding. If you are watching YouTube live right now, Effie is holding the xylophone. What do you call that? Stick.
Oh yeah.
땡 치고 싶어가지고 지금 이렇게.
Yeah, exactly. That's my purpose
있습니다.
here. I'm supposed to make sure that this is very difficult.
All right, let's get right into our first clip then.
Yep, sure.
You put me on top of. I look very small, but I'm actually really, really big.
Huh? So, you put something on something.
Kind of difficult, right?
Yeah, and I'm really small, but I'm actually big. What's small but big at the same time?
Yes.
Something we can see.
Something. So I was gonna say like Chang PD's ego,
yeah.
but
His ego. Oh.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no hard feelings, right?
No offense taken.
Yeah, but we can't see that, so that's not an answer.
Oh.
All right.
So
Can we
you
listen to that again, or
Yeah,
should
we
we
will
move
probably
into
need to listen to it one more time.
All right, let's listen to that hint one more time.
You put me on top of. I look
on top of.
very small, but I'm actually really, really big.
So what is the thing that it's actually not actually, it's actually big, but a lot of people think that's kind of small.
Really?
stomach. Good guess.
Stomach. Oh, that's
He didn't
a
use that
really good
stomach.
guess.
Yeah, it was really good. Like, stomach is actually super long. About 2 meters.
Oh, I was thinking like, I think it's big. For some other people, you think it's nothing.
In that perspective, okay, good.
But in your biological perspective,
Yes.
intestines.
Yeah, intestine. You're right, exactly. That's why I was talking.
Oh, that's what
about.
you were thinking. Okay.
Yeah, but stomach is like slightly
Okay.
different. But
Let's
anyway.
listen to clip 2.
Yes, sure.
I sound like I'm but I'm not famous. I'm not clever. I'm bright.
Yes.
Oh, not famous.
I'm not famous.
Not clever.
Yeah, but a lot of people, I sound like something, but I'm not famous.
That's a tough one.
Famous.
Not
Famous. What's
famous.
famous?
Famous celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Hey, think about it. Like,
Oh, is it that one? Is it is
no
this the
way.
answer?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's not 연예인.
Yeonan is not the answer.
It's not celebrity.
Oh, have you got any guesses from our audience? Like, not your answer.
Yes,
Our audience.
Yeah, Jenny Nim texted
yeah?
in saying the beep sound is the answer. Yes, the bleep that you hear in the audio clip is the answer.
Or it's a critical hint.
Critical hint.
A critical
I would say.
hint.
Very critical. If you hear this, it's like you're definitely gonna guess this.
Oh, you know what? I guessed this, but Jenny Nim also guessed this too.
Oh.
So let me go ahead. Is it this?
Yes.
Oh.
But like for other folks who haven't figured it out, we should listen to the third clip.
All right.
I can be seen at night when you draw me. I have 5 points. I twinkle, but I'm not an eye.
Yeah, if you didn't got the answer. So the answer is
Star. Yeah, you know what? Jenny Nim was actually really fast on this, so we'll give the credits to Jenny Nim here.
Oh yeah. Good.
That was
She's
really
like
good.
on fire always.
know.
Okay. So the next one, it's gonna be another girl. She's going to describe something. We have to think. It's something that you can see. This is very important part. Except this crucial clues. I made it everything beeped, so you guys cannot actually hear it. So, but you can still guess it.
So what's the point of a whole audio clip if all we hear is bleep?
I mean, like it's not beeped all the time.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's the
okay.
point.
All right, let's take a listen.
I have a floor, but I'm not a room. I'm not a tower. I wave, but I no hands.
Not a room, not a towel, no hands. No hands.
No hands.
But a floor.
Floor. Floor is gonna be one of the very like critical clue, I would say. Any idea?
Zero idea. We might need to listen to the second clip.
Okay, sure.
All right, let's listen to the second clip.
I have curses, but no electricity. It gets dark. The deeper you go down, there are on me and under me.
Oh,
You're getting it?
something under. So
On and under both.
okay, I'm
and under.
I'm thinking.
I think he's getting the
This.
answer. Oh, stairs?
Oh,
No.
stairs is not the answer.
No, not the answer.
How about this one?
What's that? Bed? No.
Bed is not the answer.
Oh, but like something like you're getting there. I think you're getting close to the idea. Have we any guesses from our audience?
No,
Message?
everyone's saying 모르겠어요. Jenny-님 with the emoticon like this.
Oh, Jenny-님, you're not. Guess. Okay, good. That was my purpose.
Oh, okay, we got one.
Oh, we got one?
Let
From
me
whom?
from somebody.
Okay, somebody else.
Is it this? Is it?
Elevator?
Elevator is not
What
the
do you
answer.
think, guys? No.
It's not the answer. Okay,
Okay,
let's
let's-
move on to third clip.
Yep, sure.
I cover a lot of the planet. I can't stay fished, but I am not a tank.
This is like critical clues.
Really?
Yeah.
Couldn't understand.
Okay, let's listen to it one more time.
All right, let's listen to that third clip one more time.
I cover a lot of the planet. I can't stay fished, but I am not a tank.
Guys, there is a word that you guys have to listen, like catch. There's a word. This is very critical.
Is it the last couple of words she said?
Yeah.
I couldn't understand those last couple of words.
It means that most of people feel the same way. We should listen to it the third clip one more time,
Third clip one more time.
please.
All right, we'll do. All I heard was I cover a lot of planets.
I cover a lot of the planet. I can't stay fished, but I am not a tank.
Oh.
You know, tank. What is that?
Oh, tank. She said tank.
Tank.
We got this one. Is that
is
the
that?
answer?
Oh no.
San,
mountains.
san. Mountain
We're
is
getting
not the
very
answer.
closer. Covering the planet. What's covering the planet?
Okay. We got another
Like
answer.
think about the Bible.
Is it this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Have anyone
Yeah.
got the answer?
수정님 got it.
Oh,
수정님
yes.
texted in.
So the answer is
Water, 바다.
water. Oh yeah,
No,
ocean.
바다, ocean. Ocean. 이수정님, good
Yeah,
job.
ocean. Like floor.
네, 와 어렵네요. 아,
Yeah.
floor. The deeper
floor.
you get, it's darker.
Yeah, and then there are
okay.
boats under and under it.
This one needed critical thinking.
Right.
Thinking
exactly.
outside the box.
Yes, exactly. Okay, we
I
still
like the
have one more
challenge.
girl. So let's go with this one. Guys, remember, this is something that you can see.
I am, but you only see half of me. Children like to draw me. I am so beautiful.
Aww. You should tell her that she's beautiful, right?
Yeah. I would say definitely.
You can only see half of
half of it.
Half of it.
Half of it.
What can you see only half
It's
of?
beautiful, and the children like to draw this.
Oh,
Don't guess it too quickly.
I think it's this or this.
Moon or sun? No.
Moon or sun, it's not it.
No, not these two things. Because because we already did stars, so why would I?
You could trick us.
Oh, okay.
But it's neither. It's not sun, it's not the moon.
Okay, so we should listen to the second clip, then you can guess more.
All right.
You can see my, but you can't touch me. If you find the end of me, then behind you'll find a top of.
You can see the half of me, but you can't touch me.
I told you it's something that you can see, only see.
You can only see, you cannot
Yeah.
touch.
You cannot touch it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to it one more
sure.
time. Yeah.
You can see my, but you can't touch me. If you find the end of me, then behind you'll find a top of.
When you see this, when you find me, you were gonna see the top of another sun.
It's not sun.
Well, like it's getting closer. Something about nature, I would
is
say.
it?
Yes.
Okay, let's
yes.
listen to the third clip.
You sometimes see me after it. I made of many different colors. I start with red.
Now you know.
Yeah, I
It's
think
too obvious.
Yeah.
Now, right?
it's Roy G. Biv. Do you know Roy G. Biv?
Rosie beef.
Yeah.
What?
Roy G. Biv is how I learned the colors of the.
Oh, yeah, colors of it. Have we got?
Yes,
Jenny
we
Nim?
got S. Stucknim texted in before the third clip actually played. So I was really surprised.
Okay,
So S.
interesting.
Stucknim on point with
Esther.
that.
Ooh.
And then Lee Soo-jungnim also coming in with the answer.
Oh, nice. What
Yeah.
about Jenny Nim?
Jenny Nim was guessing plant,
Oh.
flower, tree.
No.
Jenny Nim was pretty good.
It's,
Pretty
so
good.
the answer is
Rainbow. Woo-hoo.
Yes, it was rainbow.
Yeah, good job, Esther. Good job, guys. All right.
I tried to make it very difficult today, but still there are some folks who are getting the answer pretty faster than I thought.
It was challenging, but it was challenging enough so that we could all kind of brainstorm ideas and the answers
now I get
together.
to okay, this is the level that I need to
Right.
work on. Okay, got
This
it.
is the perfect difficulty level.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
nice. Happy to hear that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the great segment once again.
Thank you for having me always.
And we'll see you next week.
Yes, of course.
All right. That was Effie with us for another great fun segment, 도전 부글리시. I hope you guys had fun as well. Stick around. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back at 5. This last song for this hour is Physical by Olivia Newton-John.
I'm saying all the things that I know you'll like. Make a good conversation. I gotta handle you just right. You know what I mean. I took you to an intimate restaurant, then to a suggested movie. There's nothing left to talk about. Let's horizontally. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. I've been patient. I've been good. Tried to keep my hands on the table. It's getting hard, just holding back. You know what I mean. I'm sure you'll understand my point of view. We know each other mentally. You gotta know that you're bringing out the animal in me. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Electric kickboards and electric bicycles are common on the streets these days. With the increased use of personal mobility devices, the number of accidents and deaths have reportedly increased significantly.
Personal Mobility Patrol Mode. I don't need to wear a safety helmet because I'm only riding a short distance.
Wear a safety helmet. When you drive your personal mobility devices, you have to wear a safety helmet.
Hey, I rented an electric kickboard. Let's ride it together.
Okay, you drive in the front, I'll get in the back.
Follow the number of passengers. Only one person can ride an electric kickboard and electric wheel parallel car.
Follow the rules of personal mobility devices and drive safely. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello everyone, I'm James from India. Ever since I was a young boy in India, I have been surrounded by different Korean products, and this instilled a dream in me to explore Korea one day. This chance came for me in 2014 when I began attending Busan National University as a graduate student in computer engineering. I have lived in Korea for over 7 years, and I even run my own business now, a company that is developing a platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. From my experience, I can say with an absolutely certainty that Busan was the best place for me to start my business, thanks to the specialized blockchain zone. In the past 7 years, Busan has become my second home, and I obviously love it here. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열 부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
올리비아입니다. 오늘은 건강의 가치를 나누는 분과 이야기를 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 건강의 가치를 나누는 퍼스널 트레이너이자 피트니스 교육 전문가 하헌중이라고 합니다.
건강의 가치를 나눈다고 하셨거든요.
네.
왜 그런 수식어를 붙이셨죠?
제가 트레이너이니까 그 운동에 이제 기반이 되는 핵심적인 가치가 건강인데 모든 분들과 얼마나 이게 좋고 유익한 것인지 나누고자 하는 마음으로 슬로건을 정하고 살고 있습니다. 네.
근데 목소리는 왜 좋아요?
그것도 건강이 좋아지다 보니까 자연스럽게 같이 좀 좋아지지 않나.
꿀 바른 것 같아요.
출연한다고 해서 조금 더 신경 쓰고 얘기하고 있는 점
오.
참고해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
지금 방송을 듣고 있으신 분들은 성우가 나왔나? 이렇게 생각하실 것 같아요. 잘 자요 한 번만 해주시면 안 돼요?
잘 자요. 아 큰일이다 이거. 저 시켜서 했을 뿐입니다.
요즘 하고 있는 일이 되게 많다고 제가 알고 있거든요.
트레이너로 입문해서 일을 한 지 11년 차 정도 되었고요. 현재는 퍼스널 트레이닝 전문 센터 운영하고 있는 대표이기도 합니다. 그리고 트레이너를 교육하고 양성하는 피트니스 교육 전문가로서도 활동을 하고 있습니다.
처음 봤을 때 이게 열심히 사는 사업가 같은 느낌이 들었어서 전혀 생각을 하지 못했었어요.
그러셨구나. 네. 사업을 시작하고 나서 분위기가 조금씩 바뀌지 않았나 생각이 들어요. 열심히 살고 있습니다. 아침 밤낮 할 것 없이 거의 이 일에 제 삶을 걸었기 때문에
이 일을 해야지? 라고 생각했었던 계기가 있어요?
제가 대학 생활을 할 때 우연한 기회들로 강연을 하고 강연을 만드는 교육의 나름대로 좀 뜻을 가지고 활동을 열심히 했었던 대학생이었어요. 자연스럽게 이제 교육에 대해서 좀 뜻을 품게 됐고 전공이 체육 쪽이에요. 부산대학교 스포츠과학부를 졸업을 했는데 전공과 묶어서 해볼 수 있는 일이 뭐가 있지? 하다가 시작했던 게 트레이너 일이었어요. 교육을 하고 싶은데 내가 가진 전문성을 어떤 걸로 살려서 교육을 해야 될까? 이 뜻을 갖고 일단 한번 해보자 했던 게 아직까지 하고 있네요.
일하면서 언제 가장 뿌듯하셨는지 물어보고 싶었거든요.
네네.
네, 많겠지만 어떤 게 있을까요?
가장 핵심적인 건 고객의 변화라고 생각을 해요. 변화라는 것이 뭐 살이 빠졌네, 몸이 좋아졌네 이런 것보다도 운동이라는 것에 거리가 멀었던 사람들이 일상 속에 운동이 자리 잡게 되고 습관이 되면서 건강을 내가 지키고 관리해 나가는 몸에 배이게 되는 거, 그게 한 사람의 삶을 저는 바꿀 수 있는 보이지 않는 큰 자산이라고 생각을 하거든요. 근데 그 마음을 가지기까지가 사실 물리적인 시간이 많이 걸려요. 적어도 우리만큼은 좀 잘하자. 그렇게 해서 고객의 일상 속에 건강이 좀 스며들게 그 가치관을 가지고 일을 하니까 그게 내 눈앞에 보였을 때 사실 무엇보다도 큰 보람을 느끼죠.
운동하러 고객님이 왔어요. 이것만큼은 반드시 하셔야 됩니다 라고 하는 게 있을 것 같아요.
운동을 빠지지 않는 것만으로도 변화는 나타나요. 주에 150분 정도의 운동이 스포츠의학적으로 권고 시간이에요. 일주일에 150분은 내 건강 관리를 위해서 필수적으로 권고되는 시간이에요. 제 의견이 아니고 의학적인 권고사항입니다. 꾸준히가 중요해요.
그러면 대표님만의 건강을 지키는 팁 이런 거 있어요?
3가지 잘 하시면 돼요. 잘 먹고 잘 자고 잘 운동하고.
대표님 지금 교과서로만 공부했어요. 이런 거잖아요.
아니 이거보다 좋은 꿀팁이 어디 있어요?
그거 모르는 사람이 어디 있어요?
근데 또 누군가는 한 번 더 들음으로 인해서 용기를 낼 수 있으니까.
알겠어요. 그럼 잘 먹는 건 뭐예요?
5대 영양소 잘 챙기는 거. 5대 영양소 플러스 물. 잘 자고 이제 6시간에서 8시간 정도. 그리고 너무 늦게 자고 너무 늦게 일어나면은 같은 시간을 주무시더라도 해 떠 있는 시간에 활동하고 해져 있는 시간에 주무시는 이 패턴을 고수하는 게 제일 좋습니다. 진짜 꿀팁. 이 정도 개념만 아셔도 아프진 않아요. 우리가 운동을 하는 가장 큰 이유 중에 하나가 사실은 아프지 않으려고 하는 거거든요. 뼈와 관절 근육에 이상이 없도록 잘 유지를 하는 게 돈이랑 시간을 아끼는 길인데 우리 현대인들은 너무 고정된 자세로 오랜 시간 반복하는 습관들이 있어요. 이걸 하루에 5분 10분만이라도 스트레칭을 해주시면 어느 정도 예방이 된다는 거예요. 하루 5분 10분이라도 가볍게 스트레칭하는 습관 완전 추천드립니다.
지금 방송을 듣고 있는 분들도 지금 당장 스트레칭을 한번 해보시자고요.
자, 이거
혹시 지금 방송을 듣고 있는 청취자분들에게 For Your 부산 청취자 여러분들에게 해주고 싶은 이야기가 있다면 해주세요.
아프지 않으시고 건강하셨으면 좋겠어요. 이 방송을 들으신 모든 분들이 그것만으로도 더할 나위 없지 않을까.
아프지 않으시려면 일주일에 150분 이상은 운동을 해야 된다고 합니다.
그리고 행복하셨으면 좋겠어요. 행복해지기 위해서 운동하셨으면 좋겠고요.
그리고 대표님 좋아하는 영어 단어나 영어 표현이 있어요?
Where there is a will, there is a way. 뜻이 있는 곳에 길이 있다. 그래서 어떤 것이든 하고자 하는 의지가 있으면 방법이 보인다. 살을 빼고 싶다라는 의지가 있으면 운동을 해야 될 것 같고 아프지 않고 싶다 그러면 운동을 해야 될 것 같고 예를 들면 그런 건데 각자의 분야에 뜻들이 있을 거잖아요. 그 뜻을 잃지 않고 꾸준히 정진하셨으면 좋겠어요. 부산영어방송 청취자분들의 건강을 위하여 화이팅!
All right, thank you, Olivia, for the great interview. Who got to meet Mr. Ha Han-jung, the CEO of a sports, I guess, company per se. He's a PT, he's a personal trainer, and they've been talking about some great tips on how to improve your health. And I have to say, I agree on many aspects of what he said. You know, getting good sleep. You know, a lot of people might say, you know, I'm a night owl, but the quality of sleep really matters when it comes to sleep as well. So even if you're a night owl and you sleep well, that's good. Stick with that. But for me, I need to sleep early. I need to wake up early. That's for me, that's good quality sleep. I need to wake up at like 6 or 5 a.m. And then I work out in the morning these days, usually cardio. And that really helps prevent me from getting back pains or knee pains or any sort of pains, really. If I don't work out, I start to feel the pain. So these days, I'm working out so that I don't feel pain. And I think a lot of people might resonate with me on that, I think. A lot of my friends also say with age, they're feeling some muscle pain or joint pain, and exercising regularly had alleviated that pain as well. So a lot of people around my age and older have been saying the same thing. Drink lots of water, you know, get plenty of sleep, have the macronutrients well balanced in your diet, and, you know, getting that regular exercise. It might seem like things you hear all the time, but it's it's proven, scientifically proven to help you stay healthy and maintain that health. 고수님 tuning in saying stretching은 정말 중요해요. 저는 원래 정말 유연했는데 지금은 각목같이 굳었네요. 그죠? If you stretch regularly, it's really good. But once you stop, you tend to not stretch anymore and you become really, really stiff. And I feel you on that. I don't stretch as much. I feel guilty as well. I gotta stretch more too. Speaking of that, I'll probably stretch after the show. Get some flexibility back there. I'm so stiff. Oh. Yeah, anyway, you're tuned into For Your Busan. We're in the second half of the show. I am your host, David Kim. We are going to take a quick song break, but before I do that, today's text topic is all about traditional markets. 전통시장에 대해서 오늘 문자를 받고 있는데요. Which traditional market do you guys like to go to in Busan? And why do you like to go there? 어느 전통시장을 가시고 또 그 전통시장을 가는 이유를 뭔지 저에게 알려주세요. 샵 9050 100원의 이용료가 있고요. 혹은 카카오톡 메시지 or send us a message on YouTube Live because we are streaming live right now. Now 7018번님 earlier texted in saying 구포시장 자주 가요. And I responded to that because she said she loves eating 콩국 and 콩국 only comes around in the summer. And then she responded saying, 그리고 저 미숫가루도 진짜 좋아해요. 저는 커피 안 좋아해서 아예 안 먹거든요. 집에서 미숫가루 매일 타 먹어요. 콩국 좋아하고 미숫가루 좋아한다고 신랑이 저보고 어르신 입맛이래요. 데이비드는 미숫가루 좋아하세요? 저도 미숫가루 진짜 좋아해요. 미숫가루, I love 미숫가루. I don't even know how to say that in English. I don't know what 미숫가루 is in English. Mixed. At first, I thought it was Konglish. 저는 콩글리시인 줄 알았어요. Like mix powder, mixed powder를 약간 이렇게 한글로 풀으면 믹스 가루, That's a stretch, right? That's too much. But yeah, I love 미숫가루. It's like it consists of different grains, like oats and different grains, and then you kind of mix it into water, and then you make this oat grainy drink. And then you add honey or sugar in it to make it sweet. I usually add a little bit of honey and then that'll become my misogaru drink. I love that as well. And you said 콩국 again. So maybe I will try 콩국 when after spring and when summer comes around, I'll definitely try 콩국 without any salt in it. That's the 도전 for my summer challenges. Like that. Let me know what traditional market you like to frequent to and why you like to go there. We'll take a song break and we'll be right back. This is Marianne with a Shaky Hand by The Who.
More music, more music, more music, more music.
I dance with Linda. I dance with Jean. I dance with Cindy. Then I suddenly see Mary Ann with the shaky hands. What they done to a man, the shaky hands. Mary is so pretty, the prettiest in the land. Guys come from every city just to shake her shaky hands. Linda can cook, she reads books. Cindy can sew, but I'd rather know. And Mary Ann with the shaky hands, what they done to a man, the shaky hands. to a man, no shaky hands. Mary Ann with the shaky hands. What they've done to a man, no shaky hands.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam. Zooby dooby nache, kyupaga stupid man.
It is time for Zooby Dooby. No, it's time for our daily quiz segment. That is right. We have different themed quizzes every single day. Sometimes we have guessing Busan by numbers, guessing Busan by sounds, or, giving us a Saturi translation of a certain expression. Today, it's going to be about reviews. So if you go online, if you look for a destination, if you look for certain food or restaurants, you get these reviews written by people who have visited that place or destination before, and they write about it. So I'm going to be reading out some reviews that were written by people, tourists or people who frequent there, locals as well, and then you guys have to guess what it is that I'm talking about. That's the quiz. And so it could be a location, it could be a local delicacy, it could be even a person. So you have to listen carefully what this review is all about. So let's go right into our first review. They said, despite the many stairs to climb, visiting this place is well worth the effort. I recommend setting aside at least 4 hours to explore, as there are numerous souvenir shops and restaurants to enjoy. That was our first review. 4 hours to explore? In a way, it's a lot of that's a long time, but also in a way, maybe not so much. But a big hint was that there were a lot of stairs to climb. So think of maybe a location, maybe a building. And then the second review said, we wandered for quite a while and found ourselves on the other side of the mountain. Thankfully, we caught bus number 17 back to Seomyeon. Oh, so these folks were touring around in Busan and they took the bus number 17 back to Seomyeon. So you guys have to think about what building, what area, what location does this, where this is, where bus number 17 runs. All right, so think about bus number 17, how it connects to Seomyeon as well. The third review said, you can collect stamps on a map from specific spots within the village, like a treasure hunt. And be sure to visit around 10 or more designated stamp locations for the full experience. Ooh, so stamp tour or stamp activity that you can do. You can collect stamps and you want the full experience, you gotta have 10 or more. 네, 오늘은 아마 부산의 어떤 장소에 관한 리뷰 같습니다. So, if you think you know where this quiz is all about, let us know. Text us your answer, your guesses to pound 9050, shop 9050. It'll cost you 101 a Kakao Talk message or YouTube Live. We'll take a song break and we'll be right back. This is That's the Way I Like It by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Zooby zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby baram bum. Zooby dooby zooby dooby.
Welcome back. That was That's the Way I Like It by KC and the Sunshine Band. We are in the middle of our Busan review quiz. I read out some reviews that were written by people online who may have visited a certain area, a certain attraction point. And as I read those reviews out, you have to guess where I'm talking about in Busan City. And I gave you some hints. Some reviews had hints like there were many stairs to climb, or there's like a stamp tour that people can enjoy. Now we'll read the part 2 of these reviews. And of the part 2, the first one is said, beautiful place, and the history is deep. It was awesome to get a chance to visit an iconic place in South Korea. Second review read, 해외 다른 나라에도 비슷한 종류의 마을이 있지만 한류의 영향으로 해외 관광객들이 매우 많이 오는 장소. That is true. And number 3, the colorful houses and quirky streets intermingled with the shops on the main road through the village. Loved everything about it. The cafes were lovely. The people were so engaging and didn't mind us attempting to speak Korean to them. 자, 여러분 어떤 장소에 대한 리뷰인지 아시겠습니까? We've had some people guessing in, texting in. 수님 with a good guess. Saying 시민공원, Busan Citizens Park. It's a good guess, but it's not the answer. But what else could it be? Where else in Busan could this place be? And I think a big hint I could give you guys is there's this character that's sitting and facing off and looking down. And it's got blonde hair and a long scarf. Blonde hair, long scarf character looking down somewhere. Certain village. Certain village is the key here. It's very colorful, the houses. That's the big hint I can give you. Colorful houses, quirky streets, small little narrow streets, lots of cafes as well, lots of stairs. And I know a friend who took their car there. You don't take your car there. You park all the way outside, maybe even down the mountain, maybe take a bus up. You don't want to drive in that area because it's hard to, first of all, find a parking spot. And second, you can't really get inside and maneuver around this area because it's very narrow. The roads are very narrow. Yeah, send us a message. We'll take a song break and then reveal the answer and choose the winner. This is If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know by the 1975.
शाखों पे पत्ते गा रहे हैं फूलों पे भंवरे गा रहे दीवानी किरणें गा रहे
Welcome back. That was If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know by the 1975. And we are, well, in the middle of our Busan quiz. Every day we have a different themed quiz, and today was all about reviews. I read reviews of a certain location here in Busan City, and I think by now everyone has got the hint of where this place is. It is 감천 문화 마을. 수님 getting it right, Sammy Choinim, and Jenny님 earlier on YouTube 댓글창 also getting it right as well, 이수정님. And 최지은님. And 최지은님, as I was giving the hint of this character facing down this village, looking down or looking at the horizon, right? With the blonde-haired character with a long scarf. 네, 맞아요. 금발머리 긴 스카프 휘날리는 건 어린 왕자일까요? 맞습니다. You got it right as well. And she also sent us pictures of the lovely cherry blossom trees that bloomed fully and beautifully in Busan City. Looks like you've taken it at night as well. 밤에 찍으신 것 같은데요. 진짜 이쁘네요. Did you perhaps take it at in and around 부산 감천마을? 혹시 부산 감천마을에서 찍으셨나요? Looks really nice. And I'm guessing this was before the rain. 비가 오기 전이었겠죠. Looks really beautiful. And you know, when you see it in the daytime with the sun out, it's they tend to be more pinkish. White, pinkish, but at night, because you don't see anything but the trees and it's almost like black and white, but then when illuminated by the lights, it looks really beautiful in another way as well. So thank you for sharing that picture with us. Oh, gave us an update. She took it at 대저 생태공원, 대저 Ecological Park. I love it there. Well known for the migratory birds there, isn't it? So thank you for once again sharing that picture with us. And we had Jubronim texting in and tuning in. And Jenny님 also getting the hint. 어린 왕자 캐릭터 좋아하는데. 네, 맞습니다. I love the participation. I love your answers as well. But we have to choose a winner. And our 작가님 has chosen a winner to give 커피 2잔 쿠폰 to 이수정님. Woohoo! 축하드립니다. Congratulations. You win 2 coffee coupons. But yeah, Gamcheon Culture Village is formed by houses built in staircase fashion on the foothills of a coastal mountain. If you're watching Notubu right now, live right now, that character I described is on our live feed. And that picture was actually shared by Choi Ji-eun-nim, who took the picture. So photo credits go to her for sure. And so thank you for sharing that picture. If you haven't been to Gamcheon Culture Village, I recommend you do because it earned the nickname Machu Picchu of Busan, right? Machu Picchu of Busan. I haven't been to Machu Picchu, but I have been to the one in Busan, so I can say that much. But yeah, stick around, guys. We're going to go right into our next segment with a special guest we get to meet at Thursday together, so don't go anywhere.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back and welcome to Thursday Together. You know, there are 195 countries in the world today. And as of 2023, there are 8.1 billion people living on this planet, expected to grow more than 9 billion before 2040. And if you think it's hard to meet people from different parts of the country, people with different national backgrounds, all you have to do is to join us. Every Thursday, we get to meet people of different nationalities who are involved in different workplaces here in Busan City. And so today we have that special guest. 네, 오늘 특별한 손님이 오셨습니다. 안녕하십니까?
안녕하십니까. 皆さんこんばんは.
네. 자기 소개 좀 부탁드립니다.
예. 저는 일본 후쿠오카에서 온 시바타 후미타케라고 합니다.
반갑습니다. 일본에서 오셨네요.
예.
그러면은 혹시 최근에 오셨나요? 아니면 얼마 정도 되셨나요?
좀 오래됐습니다. 제가 30년 동안 한국에 살고 있어요.
Wow. We've been here for 30 years from Fukuoka, Japan. 그러면은 제가 어떻게 명칭을 하면 될까요?
지금 부산 외국어대학교에서 일본어 교수를 하고 있습니다.
그럼 교수님이라고 부르겠습니다.
네,
네. 그러면 교수님은 30년 이상 한국에서 살고 계시는데 또 특별한 커뮤니티 활동도 하신다고 들었거든요. You're involved in some other community as well. 그 커뮤니티에 대해서 조금 소개도 간략하게 부탁드립니다.
제가 부산 일본어 교사회라는 모임을 하고 있는데요. 그거 1995년도에 시작했고요. 그다음에 어떤 거 하냐면 학생들 가르치는 교수님들, 일본인 선생님들 그리고 한국인인데 일본어를 교육하시는 분들 교류하는 그런 모임입니다.
Nice. So this is Busan Japanese Teachers Association, established in 1995, and it was established with the aim of exchanging information, fostering connections among Japanese teachers. 아주 중요한 역할을 하고 있는 커뮤니티 같은데요. 이 커뮤니티로 인해서 약간 일본어 교사 간의 정보 교환도 하고 교류도 하는 목적으로 창설이 되었다고 말씀을 하셨는데 혹시 이 커뮤니티에는 규모가 어떻게 되나요?
그게 시작한 지가 오래됐잖아요. 그래서 왔다 가신 분도 계시지만 지금 모이는 규모는 보통 코로나 전에는 40년 정도 모였는데 지금 온라인 위주로 하기 때문에 실제로 모이면 10명 안팎으로 모이고 있습니다.
I see. So before COVID, there were more than 40 people, but because of other factors that were involved, and maybe some might have relocated to different schools as well, a lot of the Japanese professors and teachers have moved back home in Japan. And so nowadays, about 10 or so people gather for in-person meetings. 그러면 이 커뮤니티에서 주요 활동이나 이런 내용들을 좀 듣고 싶은데요.
예. 우리 모임은요, 학교에서 교육하는 효과적인 방법이라든가 아니면 교육에 필요한 정보들 공유하고 스터디나 그리고 워크숍 같은 거 개최하고 1년에 한 6번 하나 학기마다 3번 방학 때는 일본에 또 고향에 가시는 분들이 많아서 안 하고 6번 하고 있습니다.
Ooh, nice. So throughout, within the community, within the association, it involves the sharing of effective teaching methods for Japanese teachers and professors, exchanging necessary information for Japanese education, organizing studies or workshops to facilitate interaction among members as well. And he just also said that they meet about 6 times a year. 그러면 이런 활동 중에 좀 특이한 아니면 재미있는 활동 하나 공유해 줄 수 있을까요?
보통 모임 할 때는 워크숍이나 그런 거 하고 또 밥을 먹으러 가는데 1년에 한두 번 정도는 하이킹 가기도 하고 또 스터디가 좋아서 그런지 멀리서 전에는 대구, 울산, 창원 제주도에서 비행기 타고 오시는 분도 계셨어요.
So it's not just all about training or it's not all about just workshops, but they also gather to have fun, like go on a hiking trip to maybe climb the mountains. And some people even come from different areas just to be in part of the community as well. 그리고 또 다른 교류회나 이런 것도 있을까요?
특별한 행사로는 대학생들이 모여서 대학생들하고 또 일본인 교류회 그다음에 고등학생 전국의 고등학생 온라인으로 모여서 또 일본에 있는 고등학생 모이게 하는 교류하게 만드는 그런 행사라든가 아니면 또 일본 영사관 주최로 하는 스피치 대회, 연극 대회, 또 프레젠테이션 대회 여러 가지 있잖아요. 그런 걸 도와주거나 심사위원으로 나가거나 그런 활동하고 있습니다.
Nice.
그것 때문에 뭐 30년 동안 계속 했잖아요.
네.
그래서 2018년도에 일본 영사관에서 표창 받은 적도 있습니다.
Ooh, nice.
감사합니다.
So he's been here for 30 plus years because he's been involved so much with almost everything related to Japanese education in Korea. And because of his work, he was awarded a special award from the Japan consulate in Busan here in 2018. So that's really cool. Congratulations once again for that. 그러면 이 커뮤니티, 이 부산 일본어 교사회 설립을 하셨는데 하신 거는 하셨나요?
네, 제가 한 거 아니라
네네네.
뭐 전에 계셨던 분 하고 이어서 계속 하는 겁니다.
그렇죠. 그러면은 어떤 계기로 이렇게 이 가입을 하게 되셨나요?
저는 뭐 직장 동료가 또 그 회원이었기 때문에 도와주라고 해서 들어갔는데 알게 되니까 이제 회장 되고 말았습니다.
네. I guess he naturally just joined the community because of his profession as a professor. Naturally joined it, but being part of it for so long, he just eventually became the head of this community as well, association. 혹시 지금 그러면 앞으로 다가오는 이벤트나 뭐 활동 계획 플랜들이 있나요?
여기 우리 일본 교사회가 같이 한 그 일본어 디베이트 대학생 전국 디베이트 대회가 서울 회원들하고 같이 하게 돼 있는데 가을에 매년 합니다.
Okay, so debate contest along with the members from a Seoul community as well, and they'll be meeting in the fall season to have this wonderful competition per se. 그럼 지금은 이제 꽤 오랫동안 활동을 하셨는데요. 제일 뭔가 추억에 남는 이런 활동이나 이런 추억 같은 거 한번 공유 나눔을 해줄 수 있을까요?
너무 오랫동안 해왔기 때문에 아무래도 아까 말씀한 것처럼 아무래도 그 교사들은 자기 직장 동료에는 말하지 못하는 내용들이 그 같은 그 교육을 하는 사람으로서 따로 만나면 그 고민도 말할 수 있고 그래서 그런지 뭐 제주도에서 일부러 매월 그 비행기 타고 오신 분 계실 정도 그분이 더 열심히 하셔가지고 서울 쪽으로 가서 교수가 됐습니다.
그렇죠. 아무래도 이제 다른 타 지역에서 일을 하다가 보면 you always not always, but you tend to have different cultural backgrounds, and you might have different concerns or worries. And having the community, you can help each other out and listen to their concerns and worries as well. And through the help of other people in the same profession, you can help them grow and also maybe help them get employed in different sectors as well. So that's really cool. 그렇다면. 이 지금 회원 수가 오프라인으로 한 10명 정도 모인다고 하셨는데 그게 이제 교수님 생각에는 적다고 생각하시나요? 많다고 생각하시나요?
적죠.
적죠.
네. 왜냐하면 이게 부산 시내에서 모이면 뭐 몇 명 안 되니까 안 되는데 또 멀리서 오는 게 코로나를 지나서 온라인으로 활동하는 게 익숙해져가지고 그런 간단한 정보 교류는 온라인으로 하자 그런 분위기가 조금 아쉽죠.
그렇다면 I'm sure you want to have other people to join your community. How can they reach out to you? 어떻게 하면은 연락을 줄 수 있을까요?
그게 온라인으로밖에 안 되게 되는 분위기는 그런데 또 좋은 면 있습니다. 왜냐하면 그거 행사한다고 알리면 한국 국내 뭐 전국적으로 다 선생님들이 접속하고 또 다른 나라에서 일본어 교육하는 선생님들 교수들이 뭐 유럽이라든가 미국이라든가 뭐 호주 다 그렇게 들어오는 행사가 될 날도 있어요.
네. Well, I hope many more other professors who are Japanese teachers or professors could get to know your community and join your community. What is the ultimate goal of your community? 이 커뮤니티의 이 교사회의 목표나 이런 뭐 최종 목표가 있을까요?
목표라기보다는 우리 교사가 할 수 있는 것은 일본어를 공부하는 학생들에게 도움을 주는 일이기 때문에 뭐 우리가 할 수 있는 거 다 하자고 그런 거죠.
네.
어떤 학생은 유학하고 싶고 어떤 학생은 일본 현지에서 취업하고 싶은 학생들도 있으니까 그런 분들이 잘 준비하고 적응 잘 할 수 있도록 도와줄 수 있는 그런 커뮤니티를 만들려고 합니다.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, I mean, these communities are really great. If you have any questions regarding Japanese education or maybe even wanting to get employed in Japan, reach out to Busan 일본어 교사회. Guys, that's the community official name. Reach out and perhaps they could give you a tip or advice or consulting to help to get you prepared or prepped for any sort of ventures or work, career, life-related stuff. All right, thank you so much for coming in today. 오늘 너무 와주셔서 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다, 교수님. All right, so that was Shibata Humitake 교수님 from Japan, Fukuoka. He's been living here for 30 plus years and he's been part of the Busan 일본어 교사회. We are going to be taking a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Songs of Love by Banfolds. That song was... Wait a minute, what song was that? I totally forgot. It was Songs of Love by Banfolds. My goodness. Welcome back to For Your Busan. My Jungjin is back here, here at For Your Busan for you guys. All right. And so we just had a special guest all the way from Fukuoka. Well, actually, he's been here for 30 plus years, so I could say that he's from Busan in a way, isn't it, Kenny? I mean, I've been here for 10 years, so sometimes when people ask me, where are you from? It's really hard for me to say. It's really ambiguous for me to say, I'm from Canada. But I've been here the last 10 years in Busan, so should I say I'm from Busan? Should I say I'm from Seoul? I don't know where I'm from. So my identity is really lost in translation, like literally. I don't know where I'm from, and I really don't like that question. Where are you from? I don't know. I'm from Earth. That's the best answer I can tell you that much. I'm from Earth. Now, today's text topic was, which traditional markets do you guys like to frequent to? Do you guys like going to, and why? We've had more messages texting in. 2969번님 texted in saying 집 근처 개금시장에 갑니다. Because 게장 맛집도 있고 단호박 식혜 맛집이 있거든요. I love the little snacks you can only get at these traditional markets. Very good. Thank you for sharing us that. 2969번님 once again. I haven't been to 개금시장. You know, there's so many traditional markets in Busan City. I only know like the major ones and then the ones near my house where I live. And, you know, if you go to any gu and dong, I think like every dong has their own 시장, their traditional markets. And it's really unique to that particular area. And you mentioned that you go to 개금시장. And there's 게장 맛집. I'm going to have to try and look for a 게장 맛집 in 개금시장 and some 단호박 식혜 as well. 단호박 식혜, I had to look this up. It is sweet rice punch with sweet pumpkin. Let's just call it 단호박 식혜. I think it's easier to call it 단호박 식혜 than translating it into English. 영어로 번역하면 이게 너무 길어져요. Pumpkin sweet rice punch is another translation. Another translation is, let's see, Korean traditional sweet rice drink. That doesn't sound very accurate. And then earlier we had a message about misugaru. Another listener liked to go to this traditional market for their misugaru. And misugaru is translated as mixed grain powder. Another person also translated as powder of roast grain. Roast grain. Interesting. But mixed grain powder might make more sense. And how do you like it mixed? I usually mix it with water and then add honey, but sometimes I mix it with milk. And if you actually mix it with milk, it tastes like misugaru latte. And then you can add in a bit of espresso. So you have caffeine, you have all the oats and the grains, and then you have the flavor all in one. Yeah? I don't know how you guys like to eat your misugaru, but that's one as well. 4382번님 also texted in late as well for the answer for your Busan quiz segment. Now, tomorrow for our show, on Friday's segment, we have Kelly coming in for Busan Life Solutions. We also have a different themed quiz segment as well. And Friday's guest segment is where we have a special guest who's been living in Korea, living in Busan City, learning the Busan culture and the language as well for My Home, My Busan. So lots of fun, interesting segments coming your way. So stay tuned. Well, not stay tuned. You can stay tuned for All-Star English at 6 p.m. But I meant to say, see you tomorrow at 4:05. My mind is telling me to stop talking. So I'll stop talking and start wrapping up today's show. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow at 4:05. The For Your Busan was produced by Jang Hyun-jun, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, and hosted by me, David Kim. The last song for today is Digital Love by Daft Punk. See you later, alligator.
Like everyone was having